Yes, friends, we're back on Ilha Grande, the #1 tourist destination and island paradise near Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. But is it worth going to Ilha Grande during low season? Soon we'll know. Which is Brazil's best beach destination? In our first part, we revisited Pipa in the northeast during the rainy season to see if it still kept its glow. Now it's time to do the same with the beach paradise 3 hours outside of Rio, Ilha Grande. And I'm going there pro style, carpooling with 2 total strangers, who will hopefully not murder me.
What's up? You know how they say you can't recreate memories? Well, we're gonna try.
The stakes are high on this one. My trip to Ilha Grande 3 years ago was one of the best trips in my life, and this time I'm going without my buddy Ula. I am counting on you to deliver Ilha Grande. I mean, how much worse can it be during Brazilian autumn, when it's just a few degrees colder?
Let's make those great times happen again.
Well, it didn't turn out quite as I expected. There are a couple of ways to get to Ilha Grande from Rio, but going to the small town Mangaratiba is by far the easiest, as it has the most boats departing. Damn, this brings back so many memories. I am torn between being excited and anxious, and ashamed for leaving Ola behind.
The feeling of being here again. I love it.
And it seems our ride is arriving.
Oh yeah, paradise is waiting.
The trip to the main island will take about 40 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Ilha Grande.
It is time for the second part in this trilogy, which is really the best tourist destination in Brazil, Pipa, Jericoacoara or Ilha Grande. The game is on. Let's just say Ilha Grande is up to a pretty good start. Arriving here with a boat feels like entering Jurassic Park. Main village Abrao is such a huge contrast to the noise and chaos of Rio de Janeiro. And safety, that's not really an issue in this paradise.
Alright, now let's see why Ilha Grande might be the best place in Brazil. Ilha Grande.
And it's not just beaches around here. The rainforest is at your doorstep.
I am home.
Ilha Grande. I have a pretty good feeling this will be legendary. But first this. As you may know, while YouTube is my full-time job, it's no longer my major income. 8 weeks ago, I started something called digital marketing on Instagram and has since then made over $7,500. All I do is post simple videos with a clever caption, working 2 hours a day. And I started from absolute scratch. And this is something anyone can do. If you want to know what this is all about, check out my Instagram Painless Profit or this video about how it all started. Now, back to those beaches. Before moving on, there's one thing you gotta know. Ilha Grande is all about getting on a boat. The island itself has more than 100 beaches and 100 islands around it, countless more. We'll do all that stuff, but first a little look at the main village. Cause this video is about traveling on a budget, and Abrao has some pretty neat stuff to do for free. Unfortunately, Awesome Beaches isn't one of them. Abrao is a place to chill down, eat well, sleep well, and plan for the next excursion, which is not on our agenda today. While everyone else is leaving for adventures at sea, we're gonna check out which adventures are waiting right here around the corner. And this island just has something in the air. You'll walk around with a silly smile half of the time.
I love the town at this hour when no one's here. This will be how you have a great time on Ilha Grande with the tiniest possible budget.
As you enter the north half of Abrao, there'll be another slice of beach, but there's simply no point sticking around here. Keep walking along the shore until the town turns into forest. That's where you'll find the best beach you can reach by foot, Praia Preta. I can't believe I actually missed this one on my last visit.
Now this was better.
Praia Preta means black beach, and it's kind of an unfair name, cause it's not really that black at all.
The Black Beach.
And no, that black sand has nothing to do with the beach being dirty. It's the result of minerals washed down from the nearby hills. And talking about getting washed.
Oh yeah, it is time to finally try that water. How good is this? Oh my god. I don't miss the waves of Rio de Janeiro at the moment. Best swim on IIha Grande so far, but also the first.
For some reason, this miscolored natural pond is also listed as a tourist attraction. So here it is. The walk to Praia Preta takes about 10 minutes. Now for a whole other type of walk. Ilha Grande and its neighboring islands are loaded with waterfalls, and two of them can be reached fairly easy. The first one is just 10 minutes outside of town, along the same path you took to Praia Preta. But I'm not really sure this actually counts as a waterfall.
Now, this is nice. Well, we didn't walk all the way here without trying the water, right? Let's do it.
And yeah, you might get a bit of a shock.
Ooh, refreshing. We're talking about 22 degrees perhaps. Oh yeah. Having this place all by yourself. What a privilege.
To avoid flocks of tourists, try making it here before lunch. The real waterfall is along the same path, but up.
All right, let's give that waterfall a chance. But I gotta warn you, this trilha seems to be a bit more challenging.
And don't be stupid like me, wear shoes and bring water.
All in all, roughly 1 hour. And expect to be pretty much without any kind of signal on your phone. Should have downloaded my music on Spotify. Just a little climb. Last stretch. Finally, I think we're gonna get a little view.
I've done my fair share of hikes in Brazil, and what makes this one rough is the lack of good places to rest. You can also take a taxi boat to this point.
Oh yes, that's the familiar sound.
And this one sounds to be a real proper waterfall. Oh yeah, there you are. During high season, this one gets a fair amount of visitors. Once again, arriving around noon seems to be a good idea to dodge the crowds.
All right, so was it worth it? Yeah, I gotta say it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Do the cachoeira.
Enough exercise for one day, let's get ourselves a proper lunch. And just as you'd expect, restaurants along the beach and boardwalk are considerably more expensive, which on Ilha Grande means pretty darn expensive. Further up on the streets, prices get more tolerable. I paid around $7 for this omelette and Coke. No complaints there. Now, where the heck do we live?
I am so lost.
Ah, the secret passage. While hotels on Ilha Grande are fairly costly, there's also a good range of budget options, if you get past the guard.
Now let's have a look at this little slice of paradise.
This spacious bungalow was mine for $60 a night.
Wow.
And that, my friends, is a more than fair deal on IIha Grande. I even got my own fridge.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not to mention this pretty darn cool bathroom.
And last but not the least, a little outdoor lounging area.
We're not in Rio anymore.
Can you hear that? That's right. Silence, finally.
I know, some of you guys have been waiting for this part. IIha Grande after dusk. And same rules apply for dinner. Stick to the upper end of the two streets to get food for about 50% of the price. And $3 caipirinhas.
Eita! I feel that carnival energy coming back.
And talking about carnival, the week after it ends, it's full-on party on IIha Grande. The food, you get what you pay for.
But there was plenty of food. It was all mine for $14, which is considered a bargain here on IIha Grande.
Here's the thing that took me some time to figure out. Evening vibe on the island is super laid back, romantic and nice. But along the main road you won't find as much as one proper bar, cause the party is hiding elsewhere. While the evening is still young, your best bet is to sit down at the tables and just enjoy being alive.
That was a good maracuja. Have a look at this place. Are we in heaven? Have I died?
Yeah, this is IIha Grande. And the party I was talking about, you'll have to take a pleasant walk to the southern shore.
It actually sounds like there's something going on over there.
Oh yeah, that right over there is the place.
I guess it's official. IIha Grande has a party place.
One of two nightlife hotspots is the island's major hostel, Jericoacoara.
Oi, amigo, tem cobrada para entrar?
Para você está livre.
Ah, eita, obrigado. Wow, he wasn't kidding.
And I was suddenly reminded people actually recognize me in Rio.
This is a party. Oh, guys, what is this? It's a proper party here.
It is.
This is just getting weirder and weirder. These guys, they live in Sweden. Why? Why? You don't want to go back to Sweden now, right?
This place simply has the best vibe ever.
Here we go. Tequila time. Eita. I think you know what I'm getting. Hey, I didn't order that. It's kind of nice though.
If you came to the island without friends, this is where you'll find them. And I gotta confess, I've been here more than one night. Maybe I should stick to making videos.
I earned this one.
Warning, as you can see, I'm soaked in sweat. This place does not have air conditioning and the bar gets at least 40 degrees Celsius hot. Only one thing to do, dance that sweat away. That, my friends, is a night on IIha Grande.
Oh yeah, it's official. We have a party on IIha Grande.
And for God's sake, if you don't love waiting, arrive before 10:30.
So we have here two guys that came to Brazil. They've been watching my videos, and well, you gotta tell yourself, guys.
And my friend, he was on his phone in the front seat, and someone came it was dark at night. Someone came and snatched his phone.
So you were just sitting there in an Uber, and a kid came up and snatched the phone from your friend?
Exactly. Terrible. Yeah. After that, I didn't bring my phone out.
You'd say it's still worth coming to Brazil?
Totally, yeah, totally.
Tons of sexy girls.
Well, there aren't any taxes on Ilha Grande.
And yes, it's 110% safe walking home here. What's so good about Ilha Grande? Tell us, what's so good?
A lot safer than Rio, and also hay mucha gente.
You can walk everywhere and everybody is so nice to hang out with, and everybody is
Everyone is so nice.
everybody is really good. Muy guapo gente.
Yeah, I think it's time to sleep. Guess I've proven my point. It is possible to stay a few days on Ilha Grande without spending lots of cash.
But in the end, there's just no way around it. You came here to Ilha Grande to see some paradise beaches and islands, right?
Yep, sooner or later you gotta do it.
It is boat time!
The cheapest tour is just over $20 and takes you to the island's most famous beach, Lopes Mendes. We just could have been a little more lucky with the weather. If you're supposed to spend a whole day at a beach, it would be nice with some sun. Anyways, we're here.
Let's do Lopes Mendes.
You'll arrive on the opposite side, so bring walking shoes.
I forgot this trilha to get to the actual beach. It's kind of tough.
At least you'll have some cute company along the way. The whole walk is about 15 to 20 minutes. And then you arrive to this.
Lopes Mendes. The sound, it's like walking on snow.
A cloudy day just doesn't do this place justice. It is much prettier than this.
Oh yes, it's still an amazing beach.
I just gotta show how the beach actually looks when the sun is out. Quite the difference. This is why Lopes Mendes ranks among the top 10 beaches in Brazil. But there's still ways to enjoy.
Now it's beach time. $4 beer, totally worth it.
Not my most successful visit. And don't forget, the other side is worth some time too.
It's time for Monkey Man. We're gonna go all the way up in the tree.
I was actually surprised how good I am at this.
Only problem now is getting down again.
Not much else to do about this than signing up for a new boat tour the next day. And pray.
Please God, let there be sun.
I am not a religious man, but sometimes prayers do seem to work. In general, weather on Ilha Grande is a little more rainy. Expect clouds to sweep in daily by afternoon. That's why all trips start early. For more info about the best tour stops and beaches, I suggest you check out my previous Ilha Grande guide. This time we're chillin'. But I'll say one thing about the showstopper Praia Preta. Be very careful flying your drone.
Paradise Beach.
Very soon you'll find out why.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea where my drone went. I have lost total control and it's been gone for almost 10 minutes. It's not coming back. Somewhere up in the treetop or taken by a bird. Now this is just a totally hopeless task, trying to find a drone in the thickest jungle imaginable. This is not the first time you're stealing my drones, Brazil.
My best guess, some kind of a drone scrambler in the area.
No drone, no problem.
At least we got less things to carry.
Bye-bye, droney.
And luckily, Ilha Grande is a pretty good place to cheer up again.
All right, let's drown our sorrows with another perfect beach.
This one, Ponta de Piedade, is popular for its double-edged beach where you can basically just lay down and chill in the water. And this pretty little church. And just next door is an adorable little island, which is probably famous for something. My main focus, this.
It is time to make this a little sad day, at least a little happier. Caipirinha.
They should start selling these in the pharmacies. Caipirinhas are literally the cure for everything.
Don't forget this little secret place to get the best photo.
This island, Ilha de Cataguases, comes with a bunch of these small secluded beaches. Walk around a little to find your very own. And that concludes our island hopping business. I want to take this time to remind that IIha Grande is all about relaxing. Don't stress around trying to find a trip for everything. It is totally fine staying in town doing nothing for a day. Your goal visiting IIha Grande should be to absorb some of that feel-good vibe and bring it home with you. And talking about good vibes, this restaurant visit did not end up the way I expected it to.
Wow, it turns out I don't have to pay for either the drink or the food because the owner here, he loves my videos. Thank you so much.
And yes, I've got another little nightlife treat in store for you. Walk pretty much the same path as you did before.
Now there's talk about a beach party. This is it. Praia Julia has the party tonight.
Oh yeah, I think that qualifies as a party.
This one was not expected. We got ourselves a proper beach party here.
Also, there's another party hostel on the island, Aquario, but it's often closed. Yeah, I dare to say this is the best party on the island. Come here around midnight or just follow the crowds. It's actually a quite bit bigger than it appears. It's just so damn dark I couldn't get it on camera. And it stays open until late. And that marks the end of this little visit in paradise. We made a few awesome new memories, but is Ilha Grande the best beach destination in Brazil? Wait a few weeks to find out. If you liked the video, please consider scanning these codes for a donation or to reach my Gringo shop, where you can find my new Single Man's Guide to Rio or the Ultimate Travel Guide. And if you want any kind of legal help for Brazil, such as visas or buying property, reach out to me in an email. Thanks for watching and be safe.